So we're back on the old VAC, and you'll see in this video we put this tire on. I'm here to tell you the bad spot of this tire that we might have said something about. I don't know if we did or not. Well, that was the bad spot that we patched, and this is what happened to the rotten spot all around it. So yeah, I've got a Dusty over here. We're combining, but the elevator shut down at 5. It's a Sunday, so we should have a little time to screw around here. But alright, as you saw in the videos, we had some water leaks, so I got a hose. I'm going to replace a new hose, and Rusty Microfarm wondered what the thermostat looked like, so there you go. That's what it looks like. But I got another new used tire. It's not the same tread pattern, but it's a 12.4/28. And the best part about it is that he had two 15.5 or 5 by 15 front tires, used of course. So with any luck, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one. This one's still holding air, but this one is not. And I think this is an original tire, but they're Armstrong tires, and I guess those ones are a little bit big, so we'll put this one on for sure, and then if it's way taller than the other one, we'll have to put the other one on. But yeah, see what the Steiner order is. I know what it is, but I'll show you guys. This should be the temp gauge. The only temp gauge I could get on Steiner was 6 foot. And that one's not quite the same as the one I got for the 430. So there's going to be about 3 foot of it coiled up around here, but oh well. So there's that. We got new valve spring and new gear shift or shift boot, and this should be the rotor cap. Yep, cap. That's going to be the first thing I put on. And then an ignition tune-up kit. So, yeah. Guess we'll dig right into the old cap. Dad is combining. John's on the truck. And I am here because my truck is full and I don't have anywhere to go with the corn. So, yeah. Yes, that works. Should. These caps have these little pointers in it, so I guess I could put this, put that on. But they put the rotor on. But yeah, oh boy, we had two come unplugged. Right way. I'll put the ones on that I know for sure. I'm gonna go back and look in the video and hopefully see which one came off. But we will. We'll take the cover off here and see if we can find out for sure. If I'm not mistaken, this thing goes this way. I don't know the firing order off the top of my head, so. One, so this should be one right here. Yeah, 1, 2. So, actually, I wonder what the firing order is on this. I'm gonna have to do a quick little research. I might have to switch that around. Hopefully I'll be able to try and start it today and find out. 1, 3, 4, 2. So, oh, maybe I was wrong. 1, 3, 4, 2. Oh, that should be right. Still going? Okay. This thing has a miss in it. And I'm hoping it's either a cap being cracked. Oh, we don't want the foil wire in there. Hoping it's the cap being cracked or the valve spring. That's my hope. So hopefully you could see that. My goal for this thing is to get all the tires on it before winter, before it gets cold. Yeah, there is a mystery coolant leak that I cannot find. Thought it might be the water pump, but it is not the water pump. And for what I can see, it's not leaking out of up here. And it's a little bit wet here, so the best I can tell is that this hose is leaking right there, but I cannot say that for sure. We're not... might have to pull the plug next time I want to start it, just to be sure. Make sure there's no water in it, but yeah. I bought this ignition tune-up because I didn't know if the points were good in it, so that I'd, just have it if I decide to replace it. I need to get an ignition switch. I broke the choke cable, or broke the light switch knob off, so that's slightly disappointing, but had a choke cable, so a used choke cable. It's from a 460 International, but yeah, and need to get the battery cable, and then I think I'll be able to convert this thing to 12 volts. I've got a cousin, the same cousin I got the tires from, that they're Big Alice guys, but he said that you can run these on 12 volts. I don't know. I might have to put a resistor on it. I don't know. But if that's the case, I don't think the starter is going to have the snuff to do anything on 6 volts. And it'll be easy enough to just throw a resistor right up there, so I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So, yeah, that's the update for now. The throttle is still kind of questionable. Forget which way is full throttle and which way is idle. Yeah, that's full throttle. Let's see. So this being pushed back is idle. Thinking I might have to put a spring from here to here, because I don't know if this governor doesn't act quite right. I saw something on a VAC forum about that, so I'm not sure. Maybe this spring's too much tension. As you heard in the video, it just seems like it's running really high idle. So, I should see. This thing's got a Healy coil in it, so I don't. Yeah. There was a gear shift boot on that. Yeah. Apparently a chunk of rubber. I think that'll work. Don't see why not. Gonna have to go get the old Schlickum. Maybe I have to run that under some cold or hot water before I do anything, clean that up, but yeah, I'm gonna run this under some cold water and wipe that gear shift off. Chunk of wire on there too. I was hoping to maybe get the tire on today, but that's not gonna happen. John and I both decided that we're not gonna go back to school today. We're just gonna stay here tonight and get back before our 9 o'clock class. Hopefully that's a view worth viewing. And this is just going to be kind of a hodgepodge video. So, does that work? Does that even fit? Yeah, it will. Alright. It's going to have something done to it. I guess I don't know if it's, oh, I guess you guys do know that it hasn't ran since '69. Don't know if we'll necessarily get any harvest videos. We'll see. Seems our channel has shifted more towards mechanical stuff anyways. Hopefully that doesn't bother any of you guys. It's just, we're in school and tractors, there's a lot easier to come home and work on tractors than try and get a bunch of farming done. And I guess we're trying to, when it's like Kickstarter YouTube channel again, but do something. And I've also made the decision that I'm not going to heat this up, and I'm just going to get the tire goop and try and... I got my Slickum. This is professional equipment. Grithers Super Slickum. As you can see, it's well used. This is great stuff. Highly recommend it. This is not paid. If they want to sponsor the video, they can. But this is really good stuff. If you guys change any sort of tires, this beats soap and water, the whole thing. This is awesome stuff. We just have a brush, rag, whatever, wipe it on. Usually more the better. Alright, here we go. Easy. See if I can get it on down here. We're losing ground. Don't know if that's right or not. Doesn't really have a groove that sits down in that I can see, but what, I guess. That is not. I think it's I think it's alright, I guess. Never mind, I changed my own mind. If it all goes sideways, you saw it. I had it. You saw the footage of me throwing it away. I'll just leave it at that. That should work. Alright. Now, Dad was kind of proud of this shift knob, so I'll see if I can get it back on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy money. We are winter right now. But I pulled the plug on the rear end of this thing, and there was, when I tell you there was no water in it, there was none. Okay, maybe 4 drops of water. That was it. Tell you what, I was shocked. But that is the end of all the easy stuff I have to install. I guess I could put this rotor on. Actually, I'm going to leave this off because I want to see if I fixed anything. I suppose I may as well drain the water out of it and put the temp sender on while it's low on water. But I got to get the gauge out first. I'm not ready to take the gauge out yet. Oh, turkey's flying into the trees. Was it a pheasant? There it is. Oh, flew away. Dang flabbit. Yeah, the trees, we got a trail through here. One of my goals in life is to have just a tree row full of iron. Not necessarily saying like junk, but like complete iron, like old tractors. Why is that a goal of mine? I don't know. It just is. Alright, well that's going to be it for this one. So, yeah, thanks for watching.